Sit your ass down, baby, I don't wanna dance. I like it slow, baby, I don't like it fast. Tell me what you came to do.
What's up, y'all? It is your girl Naësha here, and we are back at it again with another video. Okay, as you can see by the title, I'm making this video because somebody texted me. Okay, a very random person, actually not very random, my biggest hater, one of my biggest haters. Actually, who's the biggest one? Who the bigger hater? I'm not sure who the bigger hater is between the girl from the enemy friend to enemy pipeline video and with this guy. I don't know which one is the biggest, but they're like definitely up there. They're top 3. But he texted me very random, and it just made me think of, again, the friend to hater pipeline. And I realized like there's a whole story with me and him, me and this friend, that I just never have told. I don't believe I've told this story. So I was like, you know what? We just talked about this not too long ago. Now you want to come up in my face? That means you want me to talk about you. You want people to know what you did. So I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you the 50 minutes of glory. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You already know how it go, me and you. So let me give you guys a little background, okay? All of my friendship stories, like my horror friendship stories, they all come from like a specific era in my life, and that's the comedy skits era. Okay, when I was making the comedy skits, I was popping. I'm not lying. Y'all think I just be gassing myself up? No, like I was really popping. I was everywhere. I was getting a lot of followers, and sometimes if somebody followed me and I happen to see it and I click your profile, you look good, or you know, I don't know, something leads me to click your profile and I see that we have mutuals, I follow back that person. I don't know why. I don't know. I was young and I grew up in the era of social media where like we was just following literally anybody and everybody on Instagram, on Facebook. Y'all remember the TBH and the Rate Me days? Like we would hop on Facebook on a school night around like 11 p.m. talking about some, like for a TBH, like for a rate. And then you have the most random person that you ain't never meet in your life. Okay, the only reason you know about them is because you have a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin of a friend of a family member that's friend with them, and then that random person that you ain't never meet, that you ain't never talk to in your life, they like and they want a TBA, and now it's like, what do I even say about you? I don't know you. And with a straight face, we would still rate that person and we would give them a TBH, like, yeah, you cute, you know, like you funny. I don't know you like that, but you know, I'd be open to. And it's just like, girl, if you don't shut your ass up, like I don't know you, you don't know me. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about? That's the era that I'm from. So like following somebody that I don't know, like that's nothing crazy to me. Okay, so I followed him back because we had mutual friends, right? And I think this was also around like the you know, the thing that kind of like world stop, and then we stopped for like 2-3 years, and then we carried on. Kitty on fleek, kitty on pink. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, okay? Because I don't think I can name it on here without this video being demonetized, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So it was during that era. So you remember, like, we were very lonely. Everybody was in the house. So social media became very, very, very big, even bigger than it already was, because now the only time we're having interactions with people is through the damn phone. So me and him started to talk, and from the get-go, I was never romantically interested in him because he's just not my type. He's just not somebody that I was attracted to in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing that really sucks. That's like a downside of pretty privilege, I guess you could say, or just being pretty. Men never just want to be friends with you. All of my friendships with men right now, except one, they all started off as they wanted to get with me. But then they realized like, yeah, nah, I'm not getting her. So I might as well just be her friend. And I think that's so annoying because it's just like, can we just be friends? And I understand the conversations where it's like, it's hard to have platonic friendships. I totally understand that. And I think it's valid, but it's just like, damn, it's exhausting to make male friends. Anyways, all that to say that he was attracted to me, I wasn't attracted to him. So he would flirt with me and I'm just like, okay. Actually, before we carry on with the story, I want to read to you the message that I got that made me think of even making this video. So first, he sends me a TikTok of mine. So it's a video where I was saying like, if God told you to tell me something, I'm only gonna take you serious if he's already told me. If it's something that he's already been trying to tell me and you're just confirming something that I already know, because why would God not tell me and just tell you? So that's the video that I made. He sent me the video and he said, God tell me to tell you, hit me up. Okay. To which I replied, funny. And he replied and said, I miss my friend, man. Stop playing with me. And I didn't reply. And then he texted me again and he's like, wow, Naësha, all I want is my friend back. You want me to come kidnap you? Why are you playing in my face like that? To which I did not reply again. He then sends me another message and I'm actually struggling to read this. Getting my junk together so you can witness this. Remember our thing was to see each other succeed. Well, in my hand at least, all I wanted for you, and it's coming, I told you multiple times before, it's in you. You got it. You can do this. And regardless how you want to treat me, I'ma still applaud you for even chat. I'm so sorry. Like, this is a Florida man. Y'all know the punctuation, grammar is not their strength, so I'm really fighting for my life trying to read this, chat. I'ma still applaud for you even from afar, and I've been doing it. Just that. I'm still waiting for part 2, by the way. If you know, you know. What? If you know, you know. I have no idea what he's talking about, genuinely. So I didn't reply again. He then sends me a song. A couple days later, I replied because now he sent me the song. And I said, it's been so many years. Why are you now reaching out? And he answers and says, my fault. I didn't know we had issues. To which I replied, I think you have selective memory. To which he replies, LOL, we can settle this over some tacos and tequila instead of arguing about it here. No, we cannot. And to which I replied, let me think about it. Like I was saying earlier, I met this guy online and it was in my era where I was really, really popping. And at first, like I said, like he liked me and then he became a friend. Like he was actually a good friend. We would be on the phone. We had a good time together, long distance, because we wasn't in the same state. As I was getting bigger on social media and I was getting way more opportunities, like bigger opportunities, he started to act funny. There are multiple instances of things that he did where I was just like, hold on, what's going on? Like I thought we were friends. What's this about? So number one, I remember being asked to host a comedy show, right? Because like I said, I was making the skits online. I was funny as hell. Everybody was fitting the kid. So they hit me up like, hey girl, like I need you to host this show. And I was like, you know what, let me think about it. Let me see if it fit into my schedule. How much y'all gonna pay me? And it was my first time hosting a show. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it. I'll do it. Even if it's free, I'll do it. Because I wanted the opportunity. I was just like getting out there in the scene. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take that opportunity to even have my face on a flyer with like a whole bunch of big people, big names in the industry was good. So I was like, you know what, even if y'all are not paying me, I'ma still do it. And obviously I called my friend. I called him, okay? We're gonna call him Haterade. Okay, so I called Haterade and I'm like, yo, guess what? I'm about to be in a comedy show with so and so and so. I'm so excited. And you know, I'm just filling him in on everything that happened. His response was, you? Why you? That's weird that they would pick you. Why would they pick you? You're not even that funny. You're not on their level. Why would they pick you to host that? And I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. I was so weirded out by this that I literally just hung up the phone and didn't talk to him for like a week or two. And you know what's funny? That same opportunity, that same show that I was asked to host, another friend of mine who was a creator at the time, when I told him, actually, I didn't even tell him. I didn't even tell him that I was hosting it. He saw it. He saw the flyer online and he reached out to me and had the exact same reaction. Why you? Why they picking you out of everybody? Like, I'm here. Why didn't they reach out to me? Like, it would make more sense. I remember him specifically saying, like, I'm so jealous. Like, why you? Jealousy is something I never played about because I feel like anybody who is jealous of you will kill you. They will throw you in a ditch. They will bury you alive. They will burn your body. They will sit in your family's face and your parents' face and cry and act like they're looking for you when the whole time they literally just stabbed you 75 times, burned you, and threw you in a ditch. So I never played about jealousy. So as soon as he said that and I got that reaction from him, I was like, no, me and you cannot be cool anymore. I'm talking about the content creator friend who had a similar reaction to Haterade when finding out that I was hosting the comedy show. Let's get back to Haterade. So this happened with Haterade, and I want to say a couple months later, I get another opportunity because I'm just that girl. I was just out here doing the damn thing. Okay, so I get another opportunity, and this time it was a movie. They wanted me on the big screen. They wanted the kid on the big screen, okay? They say your face T, personality T, you know how to memorize lines, you speak many languages, so we got to get you on the big screen. So again, I called my friend. I called Haterade. And mind you, like, I was maybe 19 years old, 19, turning on 20. So you might be thinking like, okay, after the first reaction, why did you go back to him? I was young. What do you know about anything at this age? So I go back to my friend and I'm like, yo, guess what? I got another opportunity. I'm about to be on TV. Literally, y'all, I kid you not, same reaction. And I'm laughing now, but while it was happening, it actually wasn't even funny because I'm like, these are my friends. Like, this is my friend. This is somebody that I talk to on a regular. This is somebody that I pray for. This is somebody that I'm thinking supports me. Every time I get this, I get an opportunity, like, they don't even congratulate me. They knock me down. I remember him saying that, yeah, I don't know why they picked you. Like, why would they want you on TV? Like, that's so weird. Like, same reaction, basically. Same phrases, same words. And again, they flew me down to Florida, shot the movie, did my thing, was on a big screen. Who gonna tell me what? Okay, met a whole bunch of people, all right? And while I was in Florida shooting that movie, I got an opportunity. I actually auditioned for another movie that I got, and that was, I was the... How do you call it? How do you call this? I was the main character. Actually, I got a main character role in another feature film. So... And mind you, I'm getting put down every time I tell him a good news. It's been 2 opportunities that I've had so far, and he's never congratulated me. Every time he's like, why you? And at this point, I'm kind of starting to realize, like, wait, hold on, that person does not like me. And what really did it for me was a couple months later, me and him hadn't been talking that much, but we were still in contact, you know, checking up on each other. I get a notification on Instagram saying that somebody tagged me in a story. So I'm like, okay, let me see what it's about. Because, you know, you have supporters. I was gonna say fans, but I don't want to say fans because ain't nobody my fans. Y'all just support me. You have supporters who sometimes like repost your videos, tag you, or whatever the case may be. So I see that I'm tagged in something. I open it and it's a picture of Megamind. Megamind is like, I don't even know. Is he a superhero or something? He looked like a witch. He looked like a witch. He looked like he a witch or something, or like a genie. I don't know. But there's a picture of Megamind, and then the caption says, nobody, Naësha and her forehead be like. And mind you, this was like unprovoked. Like literally, like we did not have no argument, nothing. Literally unprovoked. I hop on Instagram and I see that somebody's comparing me to Megamind. And mind you, I don't even have that big of a forehead. I think I do have... I don't actually have a big forehead. My forehead fine. I don't know what he talking about some Megamind. Naësha look like Megamind. I don't know what that's about because my forehead fine. And even if my forehead was big, what's that got to do with anybody? What's that got to do with anything? Why you got to go on Instagram and let people know? I'm sure they can see it because I post all the time. I post my face. I post pictures. I post videos. So I'm sure they can see that my forehead is big. You don't got to make an announcement out of it. The hell? And so when I saw this, I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I was trying to be nice with you. I was trying to give you grace, but now this is over. So I can't remember exactly what I said, but y'all know how I be. Like, if you piss me off, like, you have to get what's coming for you. Like, you just have to accept what's coming. And I cuss real good. Let me tell you something. I'm a Caribbean woman who grew up listening to Nicki Minaj. We don't support her no more. Let me make that clear though. So cussed him the hell out and I blocked him. This was literally my last interaction with this man. Literally my last interaction with him until a couple weeks ago when I received this text message. And while I was reflecting on everything, I was just thinking to myself, like, whenever I'm friends with a guy who tried to be romantic with me first, he always turns into one of my biggest haters. He always wants to go out of his way to humble me some way, somehow. You have hater right here who never congratulated me on nothing. Never congratulating me. And it's one thing to not congratulate someone, but it's another thing to like actually like go out of your way to let them know like you didn't even deserve that. Like, I don't even know why they gave you that opportunity. Not only did he never congratulate me, but he made it sure that I knew that he thought that I didn't deserve it. And then you have other homeboy, the content creator homeboy. Again, it started romantically. I wasn't interested. Same thing. Never congratulated me. But with him, I was quicker to cut him off because he said those I'm jealous words that I don't play about. But same thing, he saw I had this opportunity, didn't congratulate me, literally went on a rant, vented to me as to why it should have been him but not me, and how I didn't deserve it. He was right there. He should have got that opportunity. As much as the friend to hater pipeline is a thing, there's another pipeline, and that's romantically interested in you to hater and I absolutely hate you. I need to humble you any chance I get. And this is a pipeline like I've experienced all my life, like I said, because men like me, I don't be liking them. Like, I just don't be liking y'all. And when I was younger, that really affected me because I'm like, bro, what did I do to y'all niggas? Like, what did I do to niggas? What did I do to y'all for y'all to hate me that much? You hate me so much, you resent me so much, but yet you still in my face. You still in my face. For what? So what do we learn? We don't really learn anything new from this video because we already knew men have humongous egos. Men do not handle rejection really well. And men will take any opportunity they get to humble you. There are good men out there who are able to like have friendships with women without resenting them, without wanting to humble them, and without feeling superior. And I think that's also a problem that these two men had. I think they couldn't fathom that a woman was getting all of this and they weren't. Men actually do believe that they're better than women, and I think that they just couldn't fathom that, like, yo, hold on, like this little girl, and mind you, I'm younger than them. I was younger than one by like 5 years, and then another one, maybe not 5 years, maybe like 3-4 years, and another one by, no, both of them 3-4 years. I was younger than them by 3-4 years. So it's like this girl who's younger than me is doing better than me, and she's getting the opportunities that I feel I should get. I think that's also a big part in why they were treating me the way they were. To their core, I don't believe men are good people. Like, genuinely, not even like in relationships only or friendships. At their core, men are not good people. That's what I believe, and no man has yet to show me that I'm wrong. Okay, so anyways, y'all, that was a story time for y'all. Okay, this man that sent me a text message got me reminded of all of the bad things that he did to me to be a terrible friend. And I can tell you like how confused I was when I got his message, because I'm like, do you not, like, you have selective memory? Because like, what are you talking about? We did not end the friendship on good terms. You were never nice to me. You were always trying to humble me and ridicule me and embarrass me publicly and privately. So what are you talking about? You miss your friend. I was so confused. Because what are we talking about? Like, were we in the same friendship? Because ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. And then for him to think that I would actually link up with him to talk about what the fuck is there for me to talk about with you? And mind you, he never apologized for any of the things that he did to me, any of the ways he talked to me, any of the things that he said to me. Never apologized. Okay, that's meant for you. All right, anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have a similar story. I'm sure you do because men do this thing all the time. And let me know if you've ever had a friend that was romantically interested in you turn into one of your biggest hater. I would love to hear your stories. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hype up this video because it does help me out a lot. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram, and thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it, because you could literally be doing anything, be anywhere in the world right now, and you decided to be here on YouTube with me talking shit. I appreciate that so much. Like, I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, be safe, be lit, enjoy life, stay pretty, get money, okay? And don't let nobody dusty sun stress you out, okay? Love y'all.